Hey, time for part 2. Okay, it's a couple days later, and what had happened is I went to Walmart, and they didn't have any cheap speakers on the shelf. And looked online, whatever, decided just to order them from Walmart. I'm that kind of guy. And these were 25 bucks. They're from Blaupunk. I don't know, as good as any, who knows. They're not the cheapest, they're not expensive, but 25 bucks. Now, 2-day delivery to the store, free pickup, but I spent another $5 and change. They dropped it at the house. 2 days. I mean, I did this on, I don't know, whatever it was, Monday, and Wednesday afternoon, these things were sitting on the front step. So that's really cool. All right. Well, what I've done is stole the truck back from the car back from my son, and I've got it while he's asleep in the house. Yeah, maybe he's a vampire instead of a millionaire. You never know with young people up all night. They could be vampires, they could be millionaires. But what I've done so far here is, let's take a look. I've just reopened up the car. I had put it back together for him to drive, but I've cleared out everything inside there. I've pulled the cover back off. See, there's the liner. You can see the 2 holes. I vacuumed up all the crumbs and stuff from the speaker covers. I haven't decided whether I'm going to use the factory speaker covers again or the ones that came with it. I might just recover the factory ones, even though they're all broke out. And I'll show you that probably in this video, what I'm going to do. Okay, so there we go. I'm not going to disconnect the battery until I start playing with electrics. All right, that's the ball game. And I'll tell you what, you can watch me unbox these speakers, because I really don't even know what the hell I've got here. So that looks about right. You're looking in the trunk, that's where I'll be working. Okay, let's do this. Biscuit. She's over there hunting for something. Alright. So here we go. This is what's coming out of the box. Oh, cool. Now these are 4-way coaxial, and I don't even know coaxial, doesn't matter. They're 6x9s. And here's what the actual speaker looks like. I'm hoping that they can just go into the holes and they'll fit. That's my plan. Not a bad looking speaker. I'm not too sure about the cover. Like I said, I might just decide to go with the replacing the factory setup. So here it is. Let's see how easy it is to install. The first question is going to be, do the holes line up? Okay, well, you might be wondering, what the hell is he doing with this speaker? This is one of the original speakers. I didn't throw it out because it's one of those good news, bad news things. The new speakers fit the hole perfectly, but they do not, the holes for the new speakers do not line up, of course, with the holes for the old speakers. So I was going to drill some new holes, but you got to drop the speakers in from the top, and because of the brackets here for the trunk or whatever. So what I did was I've cut the tabs off the old speakers. Don't need those anymore. Now let me take you over here. Just put the trunk down a little bit, and let's see how well you can see in the window here. Nope, not at all. Maybe shoot it in from the door. Geez, I was hoping to do this in one take, but I don't think so. All right, well listen, I'm just gonna hand hold you in there. That's all there is to it. Okay, here we go. So what I've done is I've cut these tabs off. And as you can see here, the new speakers fit the hole nicely, don't they? The problem is that the new holes don't line up with the old holes. Hey, that's pretty good camera work there. So the trick I'm using is, you can see it back, well, let's pull this one. Here we go. Factory bolt hole with that cut off piece that I just made from the old speaker. And when I bolt that down, it'll catch the edge of the new speaker and you'll be fine. And I'm installing them. Whoop. What are we going? I'm installing them upside down, not like this, but flipping them over so that the surface, that bentness, works to my advantage to catch the edge of the speaker and hold it down. That's the trick. That's the solution. Yeah, you really can't see it too well from here, but and then when you're tightening, you're going to have to hold each one of these in position. The only other thing I've got to tell you about mounting these speakers is when you put them in here, make sure you orient them both to the side where your wire is coming through. Otherwise, you might not have enough wire to make the stretch. Okay, everything looks good here, and I should be done in no time. Then I'll just pop the panels in. If I have any problems making this happen from this point, I'll go, but really it's just connect 2 wires on each speaker and put the panels back together. Now hopefully at this point it's kind of idiot proof, but who knows. Anyways, there they are. I will bring you in at the end for the test trial, which I do before I put the panels on. And that's the ball game to this point. Oh, tubers, I'm done. Not that bad. I had to struggle a little just because I'm half blind getting the wiring in. What I decided to do here was instead of using they sent me these wires. Instead of using their pigtails, I just wired directly the car stereo speaker wire in. Now on this one, you're going to notice Duke Electric here on the bottom. I took one of those kitchen pads and some tape, because when the trunk is fully open, this rod wants to touch this spot. But when it's closed, you're clearance away. So I've got it in there so that nothing touches now, and I'm hoping there'll be no grounds, no problems. But that was my solution for where this touched. These speakers have bigger magnets. I could have put a shim in and lifted the speaker up. I'm just being down and dirty easy. But yeah, there's no soldering, just twist wire. Actually plays nice. Much better than the old, you know, factory speakers, wherever the hell they are. Right there. Anyways, all I got to do now is put the cover pieces and trim back on, and it's a done deal. Real simple. Here's the wrap up. I've got it all put back together here. I still haven't fixed the liner, but I got to give the car back to the sun, so it does start and drive. Okay.
Were killed in the attack Tuesday, and 4 other students were wounded. Educators from across the state rallied yesterday for more resources, better pay, and expansion of Medicaid. Jeff Taberi reports.
Like last spring, thousands of teachers dressed in red shirts and many holding handmade signs.
Wow, this really does have some
Among them was Christina Rose, literacy coach from Union County.
faith.
Among her requests, restore master's pay.
There are teachers who have given so much of themselves.
Okay, that's all the back
and
speakers.
They work really hard, and the research shows that they have been successful with students, but yet they're
Right.
not being compensated for that, and it's just really
Left.
unfair.
A pay boost for advanced degrees is included as part of the House budget.
They're both
That was
working.
being debated inside the legislature yesterday. Outside, the demonstration organized by the...
All right, I'd say this bad boy's right. Now, the only thing that's missing, and we'll go over that right now, I don't like the aftermarket stereo covers. Okay, so that's a problem for me. Let's go in the house. What happened was, though, taking them off, well, they were all broken to shit anyways, if you look at the video. Taking them apart, though, I broke the covers themselves. So what I've done here, I epoxied and mesh taped the cover together. I'm going to cover this with some kind of cloth and just pop them back in place on the panel. Hey, Biscuit. Yeah, I know I didn't let you fix the stereo today. All right. Well, that's it for me. I'm out. I got to go to work. Tubers, this is the wrap-up video on the Camry. Hey, I got the speakers in, and the mount was fine. You're going to like this. Here, I'll show you from this side. They came out perfect, fit good. You've seen what I've done underneath. Now, you remember the speaker covers, they were broken. Well, here's my solution. Pretty nice, huh? I had this old chair that I just now broke through the back. So, a little chop, chop, snip, snip. And this is all just contact cement glue spray adhesive this time. In fact, it's the same spray adhesive I used to retack the headliner and again along the edge so it looks nice and clean. Now these are eventually going to have 4 dots of glue, a dot of glue in each corner. I'll probably use liquid nail or something like that and tag them in place. But for right now, hey, it works. It's better than the open holes. It's some kind of clean installation. Biscuit, are you hunting? She is really unhappy with the squirrels today. They've just got her pissed to no end. Biscuit. Yeah, she ain't gonna be happy there's a squirrel in the town. Okay, so the Camry is done, and at least now the stereo doesn't go woo, 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 woo. Plays good. Okay, that's the video. Hey, I want to thank all my new subscribers and anybody else who is watching my channel or these videos. Listen, one coming up real soon is going to be 200,000 miles here on the old Tundra. I mean, it's just a few hundred miles away from clicking over, and so far, so good. All right, Biscuit. Really? Okay, that's the video here at the ranch. Maybe I should say the Green Lantern headquarters. Yeah. Pick any superhero you want, the Hulk, Green Lantern, friggin' Eco Man, or whoever it is. Wow, nice day here though. All right, it's nice and quiet, place is looking good. I got a few things to do. Hey, wife's even got a garden growing.